Oh, good morning, YouTube. Bright and shiny. Rise and shiny. Oh, my God, right on me. Oh, what is today? Saturday, is it the 7th? Yes. The 7th. Tablets are rebooting. Yeah, Saturday the 7th. What time is it right now? 7:30? You know, I passed out last night. Last night I talked to a really old buddy that I haven't spoke to. We haven't talked on the phone in a good handful of years or so. But we talked last night. I remember looking at the clock. I was like, it's like 9:15. I was like, bro, I'm tired. I've been up early and I got a 5 a.m. alarm this morning. And I did set an alarm for 5 a.m. and I was going to, whether I got up or not was a different story, right? So I wound up passing out about, like, shortly after we hung up, about 9:30. I passed the hell out. I was done. I was watching the Green Bay Philly game. I passed out before it was over with. And I woke up 4:30. I said, holy crap. I didn't want to wake up. So I went ahead and turned the alarm off before it went off. And I tried to lay back down and go back to sleep. So I basically just been kind of chilling and sleeping for the last 3 hours. So I was like, all right, I ain't going back to sleep, so let's go ahead and get the day started. So I just got up front, restarting the tablets. I'm going to go on duty here in just a minute and do pre-trip, walk inside, grab breakfast, and we're going to hit the road. We should be in Coleman. I feel like I'll be out off of this lot about 8:30. We're looking at about a 3.5 hour drive from here to there. So yeah, we should be there 11, 12 o'clock, somewhere in that window. And then we'll get over to Stevenson, get live loaded. Hopefully that goes pretty quickly. And then start our trip down to Laredo. So let's get this day started. Alright, so we didn't go inside that pallet we slept at. We're 45 miles down the way at another pallet. Because I'm going to go ahead and get fuel. I checked for fuel along my route. I'm just shut up, Linda. Lord have mercy. I checked the fuel along my route, and this is the cheapest there is. I can get it here for like $2.85 a gallon. It's $3.20 on the pump. We get 35 cents off. So yeah, $2.85 a gallon. So that's pretty good. Let me just shut you, Linda, up. Let me close you up so you ain't got thought no more. And good news is this place got a Wendy's. I'm going to get a Baconator for breakfast. So all right, let's get we'll fuel up and get breakfast. I need to remember my lens is right there. I need to look there, not over here. You've heard me bitch about it before when YouTubers will look at themselves and you can obviously see they're not looking at the lens. Most of the time I'm looking elsewhere. I'm not even looking at the camera, but it bugs me. I'm sorry. Alright, so I just had breakfast, and I thought it'd be fun to share something with you. First off, I want to start this thing off as content creators. Let me adjust this a little bit. I want to try to keep my face and head on one side, because what I'll be posting over here shortly. As content creators, we often get reached out to do collaborations, paid endorsements, paid reviews of a product. Now, I haven't accepted any yet, but I do get offers. And I'm going to show you what I've got this week alone, just to kind of see you what I've been getting. Now, in these emails, in these emails, they say, hey, we love your content, we love your channel, we think your creativity would do great with this product. They also offer discounts for my viewers, even supply giveaways for my viewers, and so forth. Now, these are paid reviews. These are paid. I just got to tell them how much I'm charging. And we agree on a price, and then they would send it to me, and then I would do a review in a timely manner. Again, I haven't accepted any of these collaborations yet, because I want anybody out there considering to collab with me as a product reviewer for you. Look at my channel, okay? Look at my niche. I'm a truck driver. I live out on the road, okay? So don't be sending me collabs about makeup, beauty products. Don't do it. anyway, I just thought it might be funny, or interesting for you guys to see kind of the products that this week, just this week, that I haven't accepted any collabs. I did reply back to one on a positive thing. I said, yeah, it'd be cool. Finally, it was some sunglasses. They were off on everything I just mentioned, and I was like, finally, a product that I'll use. Yeah, what's the next step? And he never got back to me. But I think that was a timed, a hard like launch time or something on that product. So maybe I waited too long to reply, because I don't read them every day. I'll catch up. Anyhow. I put all these images over here on my tablet so I can look over here. It'll be on your screen, but I got the image over here so I can actually see it to you, or tell you about it. One I got this week was for a tire inflator, a portable air compressor tire inflator. It's 150 psi electric tire inflation with 4,000 mile air pump battery. Cordless tire pumping with pressure gauge, emergency light for motor, bike, ball, whatever. Now I looked at this and I saw it. I was like, I don't think it's going to be good for me out here on the road, right? I just don't. I just don't think. It says 150 psi, but I didn't feel confident it would be good for a big truck. Now I read reviews, and that says, hell, they can barely pump up the freaking Cavalier tire, much less a semi tire. So I wasn't going to go that route. Next thing we got an accordion file organizer, 26 pocket wheat straw expanding file folder, monthly bill receipt. I mean, that's not a bad thing out here for business and keeping an organization, right? It's not. I just feel like it might, well, it says accordion style. I was going to say it's probably too big, but this wouldn't have been bad for me to choose, honestly. This would have been cool, but I've already got something similar, which is how I keep my stuff done. But this wouldn't have been a bad item for the truck, right? So, now this one I really would have loved to have. Honestly, if I'd been home more, I would have taken this in a heartbeat, just because water, right? It's a reverse osmosis system, countertop, 35 instant heat portable RO water filter. It's got all the stuff in it. Now the thing is, this thing's like $400. It's pricey, but I would have. It just feels like it had been too messy in the truck. All the bouncing around. It's got a liquid reservoir, right? So. It bounce. Yeah, it wouldn't have been good for the truck. Now, if I'd have been home often, I would have definitely hopped on this one, just because, like I said, water, clean water, whatever. A sauna suit for a woman. Almost as bad as that makeup thing I got a couple weeks ago. This one here, it's from Gaming Bliss. I was going to show all emails through here, but I don't want to give out too much information about them. Gaming Bliss offered me a campaign for PS5 stuff. I don't have a PS5, so it wouldn't work. Portable dual head car fan. Maybe. It's probably something I could use out here, but again, I didn't reply to the email. This one would have been cool to have. A monocular, a compact monoculars, portable handheld telescope. But again, I didn't reply to the email. There's Games Go apparently thinks I'm a streamer. I'm not a streamer no more. I don't play games anymore. So, a girls, boys, kids, adult, school office, stationery supplies, black Cordura long stick thin. Apparently this is just a storage container for all your pens and pencils. It wouldn't have been bad out here for me, honestly, but. And then a car emergency starter, portable emergency boost battery power supply. I looked at the power on this thing and I knew damn well it would not to be good for me on the truck. And I can't test this on a vehicle anywhere. I just can't. I was like, what am I going to do? Just have it delivered to my buddy's place, go to Houston for a weekend. We just drive around to different areas and looking for somebody with a dead battery. Let's test it. So anyway, I don't know. I just thought that's just what I've gotten this week. This was from Monday through Friday. I got what, and there's a couple more in there. I didn't show. And I thought about showing the emails, like I said, but I just didn't want to show too much of the email from the people writing and the company and all that stuff. So I didn't want to disclose too much information from the people reaching out. I don't want to discourage anybody reaching out, because ultimately I just request that you send products, or you ask me about products that I would actually use, and then of course forward opportunities to my followers to get them. So, like, you know, I live in the truck, so maybe camping, RV style stuff, off-grid living stuff, outdoors, sunglasses, just things like that, along that nature. You know, not makeup kits, not beauty pads, not women health sauna kit outfits. Thought it would be fun to show you the kind of things that I get. Let me know on any of these if you think I should have hopped on them. Because if I do start doing things, like once I do, I mean, it's going to be like a 30-second paid ad insert into my videos. That's another question. What would you guys think about once I start doing those? How would you feel about those little 30-second ad inserts? Maybe even 60-second ad inserts, depending on the deal we make. So, yeah. Give me your thoughts. Let's get back down the road, or let's get back on the road. Well, as a little travel animator pointed out, we have delivered the Walmart load in Coleman, Alabama. And now we just connected to our empty, close out the task, activate the new task. We're now trip planning the next one. We're 88 miles away from the next place. The information that I have was Rock-Tennessee Co. It's actually West Rock in Stevenson, Alabama. Whatever. County Road 85 in Stevenson, Alabama. It says it'll take about 2 hours to get there. And the appointment window for this was from 3 to midnight, or 3 to 11. And right now it is 2 o'clock. So I'll be there about 4, roughly.
300 feet, turn right onto Nilesdale Drive southwest.
Shut up, Linda! Back there in my last clip, when I did that whole little email thing showing y'all, hell, I wound up blowing like an hour or so, an hour and 15 minutes back there at that damn pilot, just bullshitting. Inside, talking to people, bullshitting, waiting on food, and doing that clip and editing that section. So I'm about an hour further behind than I wanted to be, but it's actually pretty good because my appointment window doesn't start. Shut up, Linda! Until 3 o'clock, which I didn't realize. But so this will work out pretty good. I'll get loaded, and it's West Rock, heavy. Probably rolls of paper. I would say giant rolls of paper. I don't know. I'm just guessing. We'll find out when we get there. And if it is, it should be quick. So anyway, let me just get out of here. Let's hit the road. Hey, yo, I want to tell you, as I was leaving the Walmart, I'm at a stoplight, right? I'm just sitting there looking and waiting for the light. I noticed some movement out of my peripheral here, and I look over, there's a few teenagers, high school guys. They were in a Jeep. They were doing the arm pump, like, yeah. So I tooted a couple times. They were like, yeah, yeah. So after a couple of seconds, I'm like, well, shit, I rolled my window down. And I said, hey, well, I want all 3 of you right now, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I said, right there on the side of the truck. They said, okay, deal. So the light went green. We go forward. The next light's red as well. I get up to them, and they're doing this. I'm like, okay. They're like, yeah, yeah. You know, there's a bunch of buddies, just good old boys, right? They're probably late high school or even just out of high school. Who knows? They were youngins, just good old boys, buddies, hanging out, you know, just chilling, having fun. So when I looked, because I happened to look at my subscriber count this morning, for whatever reason, I went over to Atlantic Analytics and I noticed it. And I went to look just a few minutes ago, and I got like 4 more, whether that's them or not, or just coincidence. Then, hey, if that was you guys, if that was you 3, comment down below. Be like, yo, what up, country? What up, country? So I wasn't able to record at West Rock. They got signs everywhere. No recording, no cameras, no shit. So I get there. Great news. Great news. It turned into a drop and hook. Not a fucking live load. Baby. So, And you know what? These paper rolls may be heavy, but they're pretty much they're pretty easy. It's because when they load them in, they're big fat rolls, but they're not as wide as the trailer, right? They first lay down some non-skid mats. They put a giant roll like up in the far corner to where it can go. Then they'll stagger them. I got 9 rolls on this one, 42,000 some pounds. And they stagger them. They'll put that one in the corner. The next one will be butted up against that one in the wall of the trailer. The next one will be butted up against that one. You know, and they're just tight, and they're on this skid-proof mat, so they just kind of stay there. So you ain't, like I was talking about yesterday, the part about not being able to see your load when it's a sealed, preloaded trailer. I think in West Rock too, they don't even seal it. They just give you paperwork with a seal, and that way you can go in there and look. And I was going to do some video about weight distribution today after that load, because I figured that would be a nice little useful thing for some of the newer drivers. But I have to do that another time. So, because as a little thing, a little trick you can do, looking at your load to start where your tandems where you think they should be, and most of the time, if you go away, you'll be fine. Not all the time, but most of the time. So, but anyhow, now I am at a Petro in Gadsden, 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 Alabama. I'm at a Petro. I was James, the Flying Rabbit guy. He was asking me earlier if I wanted to go live with him. And I'm like, sure, I'll go live. But now he just texted me a few minutes ago, said, nah, we're not going live tonight. I'm like, all right. I mean, that's probably a good thing for me, because I woke up. Remember, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I'm feeling like I'm on my way down right now. I just went off duty, and I used too many hours today. I used 9 hours and 51 minutes. I used too much time. But it is what it is. It was like 9 hours 51 minutes today, 7:23 yesterday, day before 7:31, and the day before day one of this 70 was 9:27. So I'm basically holding the average. So well, I went over the average today. But right now I got 35 hours left on my clock. It's gonna take about 24 of that. No, about 20 to go the 1,100 miles to Laredo. Now, if I want to just push it, so let's see. Let me look here. I don't get any hours back until the 11th. That's Wednesday. So this load isn't due scheduled to Wednesday, but I'm dropping that bitch off Tuesday. And if I want to push it, I could probably be there Monday night and maybe squeeze one more load in on payroll. But then if I do that, I'm gonna have to do a reset somewhere. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that in Laredo for sure. I think I just need to keep my hours where they are, deliver this thing on Tuesday, grab the next one, and just go. Anyhow, yeah, that's it for today. Appreciate you so much for watching. All the support. We'll see you tomorrow.